A common problem a lot of people have is damage underneath the sink in the cabinet. I'm going to show you a cost-effective way to repair that damage and provide a solution so that it never happens again. The materials that are needed for this project are very inexpensive and can be obtained at any home improvement store. We'll need a small bag of plaster Paris, a sheet of aluminum or coated metal that will provide the sink base, silicone caulking, a screed which will level out the surface before you put the metal on, and a bucket to mix your plaster Paris. The first thing you want to do is remove any loose debris that you may have in the sink base. In this project, there will be 2 applications of plaster Paris. The first application should be mixed to the consistency of peanut butter. Cut your fiber mesh to cover any holes you may have in your sink base. Then apply the peanut butter consistency plaster Paris to cover that fiber mesh that you just placed down. Allow that plaster Paris to dry for 5 to 10 minutes. One thing to keep in mind in working with plaster Paris is that it dries very quickly. Do not mix more plaster Paris than you can work with in 5 minutes. The second application of plaster Paris will be more of a soupy consistency. You want to be able to level your surface and you need to be able to move the product around. So you mix your plaster Paris to a soupy consistency and pour it in any low spots that you have in your sink base. Now you take your screed, which is basically just a straight edge, with a sawing motion, go back and forth over the plaster Paris so that it levels out the sink base. You want your sink base level so that your application of your aluminum stays flat, doesn't create any crinkles, and gives you a better project. After your plaster Paris is dried to the touch, apply your silicone to the perimeter of your sink base. It provides 2 functions. The first function is adhesive. It keeps the sheet down. The second function, it keeps water from going down the sides and going underneath your sheet, which you don't want. After you apply your silicone to the perimeter, run a couple beads down the middle of the sink base as well. Now that you have your silicone down, take your piece of sheet metal which is cut to size by you or someone at your home improvement store and place it on top of the silicone. If there are any high spots around the edges or in the middle, you can use a small self-tapping screw to hold it down in place. If you don't use screws to hold your sheet metal down, allow 2 or 3 hours for the silicone to dry before you put your cleaning supplies back under your sink. As you can see, spending $40 on materials provides you with a long-lasting solution versus spending $500 to have your cabinet replaced. I hope you enjoyed this sink base protection project. My name is Alex Caveness, providing you with another low-cost solution for your home improvement problems. See you soon.